Of all the countries in the world, Mexico has the greatest potential to improve its levels of peace, as the strength of its attitude, institutions, and structures far exceed its current levels of peace. The 2013 Mexico Peace Index explored the fabric of peace in Mexico's 32 states and identified the key opportunity for pursuing a more peaceful society. It is not surprising that the recent high levels of violence in Mexico have been caused by the drug war, which has a devastating impact with the homicide rate increasing by 37% since 2007, and as many as 95% of homicide going unpunished in some states. This finding reflects an overwhelming and consequently inefficient justice system, which has contributed to Mexico having one of the highest perceived corruption rates in the world, with 90% of people believing that the police and other government officers are corrupt. Last year, violence cost Mexico an estimated 4.4 trillion pesos. That's over 27% of Mexico's GDP, which is double the level of government funding provided to health and education. The areas in Mexico that have not been impacted by the drug war have become increasingly more peaceful and economically prosperous. The good news is that over the last 2 years, Mexico has improved its overall peace score by 7.4%, with a state like Campeche, Oaxaca, Chiapas, Yucatan, and Querétaro leading the way. If all the states in Mexico were as peaceful as Campeche, the most peaceful Mexican state, Mexico will benefit from 2.26 trillion pesos. That's equivalent to the amount required to pay each Mexican citizen living below the poverty line the minimum wage for 2 years. Mexico's extraordinary potential for peace is based on the strength of key positive peace pillars, with relatively high levels of health and education and a sound business environment. In order to realize its full peace potentials, Mexico needs to combat corruption and improve on its levels of governance, in particular the justice system. This will not only make Mexico more peaceful, but also more prosperous. To find out more, visit visionofhumanity.org and explore the interactive Mexico Peace Index map.